Hello everyone, this is Black Queen Tarot and I am here to do um a reading. This reading is for the earth, no not earth, for the water element. So some of you guys, y'all could have already watched the air reading I did. Um so this is for water, the water elements, water. Um it could also include water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, like humans, people. But that's not really what this reading is targeted towards or intended. And I'm not gonna say targeted, but intended for. But it could still resonate with water signs, humans or people. So um Spirit gave me the idea or told me to do a reading for the elements. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just finishing it up. So I did air and now I'm doing water. So we're gonna see what spirit messages to the elements, or what's going on with the elements as far as the earth. And I'm looking up a scripture. That scripture came to my mind when I was doing air. But I said to myself, I'm like, I don't even have my Bible to look it up. But today's spirit said, Google it. If you don't have your physical Bible on you, hello, Google it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna just um back up this energy or these messages with a scripture pertaining to me doing readings regarding the elements. Okay, so I found the scripture and it's from Romans chapter 8 verse 22. And as well, Earth Day for 2025 is April the 22nd. And this scripture is coming from Romans chapter 8 verse 22. So the scripture reads, for we know that the whole creation has been groaning together in the pains of childbirth until now. So that's basically the scripture. For we know that the whole creation has been groaning together in the pains of childbirth until now. Then it give a description. So I'm just reading the description now. It say this verse uses the imaginary of a woman giving birth to convey the idea that all of creation is suffering and waiting for the ultimate renewal that will come through God. This phase signifies that all of creation, including the earth, which also includes the elements, the sky, the water, fire, air, including the earth, is experiencing pain and discomfort similar to a woman in labor. This imaginary emphasizes the intensity and difficulty of the waiting period. While the present world experiences suffering, the verse implies that this is temporary and a new, better creation is coming. So, I don't have a song for this video to post in the comment section in the description box, but Spirit told me to post that scripture, Romans 8:22. So, I'm going to post that scripture in my comment section in the description box below. Alright, so let me go ahead and get messages pertaining to the water element. So, water. Alright, Spirit, what's your message pertaining to the water? Water elements, water. Pertaining to your creation, water. So 2 came out for water. So spirit messages to water is to honor how the water want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. And I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Yeah. So that's pertaining to the water. So pertaining to water, Spirit want the water to honor how it want to feel. to find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. All right. So those are positive affirmations for water. All right, Spirit, what's your overall message for water? The water element, your creation. All right, so it flew out. So ambition. It say, may I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. So that's Spirit's message to the water element. So Spirit want the water, and I heard it will. Spirit want the water to offer all its deepest longings to love itself and to invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. So Spirit is going to use water for the highest good. Spirit is using water for the highest good. It's good for the earth. It's good for the planet. It's good for humans. All right. All right, Spirit, what is your message to the water element or the waters? What are you suggesting for self-care, or what's self-care for water? All right, so it's a move. A long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits, which is already is. So this is already happening. So Spirit is telling the water, a long walk is good for the soul. Get outside, it's already outside, and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. So Spirit want waters to keep moving, keep flowing. Keep moving, keep flowing. That's for self-care for water. Okay. What else? Oh. Spirit, what are you suggesting for water to do practical? Water. Your creation, the water element. Waters. Bodies of waters. Water in general. Water. Wake up early. Aim to wake up earlier in the morning to chase your dreams. So Spirit is telling water to wake up. So I heard the air element is more aware of something than the water element is at this time. The air element is aware of something. Well, I heard water is, I heard water don't move as fast as the air. So Spirit wants the water to wake up early. Aim to wake up earlier in the morning to chase your dreams. So Spirit wants the water to wake up. Spirit wants the water to realize something, the water element to wake up. Aim to wake up earlier in the morning to chase your dreams. I also heard the water has a dream. The water has a desire. Water has a dream. Water has a desire. And I'm hearing a new way. And maybe it's something the water element do midday or do at night. And Spirit saying if you want your dreams to become a reality, Spirit is going to cause the water to do something in the morning that it usually do during the midday or at night. or something like that. So spirit gonna switch something up a little bit. Pertaining to the water element. So it's something that the water wants. The water has a dream, a hope, a desire. So spirit is telling the water to do practical is to aim to wake up earlier in the morning to chase their dreams. So I heard the water lags behind a little bit. It lags behind. So it just needs to wake up earlier in the morning. So I heard that the water does something in the morning, during the morning hours, but spirit wanted the water to do something earlier than it normally do. So the water does do something during the morning hours. All right. Let me get an oracle for the water. All right, Spirit, give me an oracle for the water. Water element, your creation. The fiery bee, my life is sweet. So Spirit want the water to know that their life is sweet. I heard the water element don't have it as bad as the air element. The water life is sweet. And I heard that's why it lags behind. That's why it lags behind or something like that. Or it's not as quick or thorough as the air because its life is sweet or something. So I heard the water element don't got it as bad as the air. So maybe the water is not as polluted as the air is or something like that. I heard the water element could be aggravated, but the water element life is sweet because they don't have it as bad as the air element. All right, so let me get an angel answer for the water. I heard the water element could also be a bit mean or bougie. So figuratively speaking, the water element is bougie or something because it's kind of like spoil you compared to the. When I say spoil you, it's very much so taken care of, catered to, maybe by people and the Most High. So the water element don't go through what the air element go through. I heard the water element is very rich. Very rich. All right. Spirit, what's the angel's answer to the water element? Your creation, the water. Forgiveness. Get more information. I heard the water could be judgmental. The water element could be very judgmental. Jumping to conclusions, being impulsive. So Spirit want the water element to forgive maybe humans, life. I heard inconveniences. Or to forgive itself. So forgiveness. That's the water element's answer from the angels, to forgive. Being inconvenienced, being polluted, being misunderstood, being bothered because of its richness or something. So the water element could be very like touchy, intimidated, or something like that. Aggravated. I heard don't flood. Don't flood. We're not doing that. Don't flood. I heard the water also does things that it don't really have to do. I heard the water element sometimes jump to conclusions and be doing stuff that it really don't have to do. All right, Spirit, what's the water element's advice? Gratitude. I also heard the water is like is younger than the air. The water is younger than the air. Something like that. I heard the water is like God's baby for whatever reason. God kind of like cater to the water more than the other like elements and things of that nature. The Most High cater to the water, or the water is like God's baby or something like that, or God babies the water because it's young or it's younger or something like that. So the water's advice is to be thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So gratitude. That's Spirit's advice for the water element. And also for us to appreciate water. Have gratitude for water, the water element. Okay. What else? I think I did love messages too. So let me do some love messages. Yeah. So collective, the love messages is from the water element to us, for you guys, for like humans. All right. Possibly the Most High too. All right, Spirit, give me love messages from the water element to the collective. Yeah, so the water is ascending. The water element wants you guys to know that it's ascending. It's maturing. Or this could also be precipitation. Precipitation or something like that. Or like fog or something like that. Or some type of precipitation. But nonetheless, the water element is ascending. It's maturing. Yeah, I said the water element be doing things like jumping to conclusions, doing stuff that it don't have to do. So the water at times offends when it doesn't have to. So the water element is ascending. But I heard too, precipitation. So I'm picking up like fog or steam. You know how sometimes when I'm trying to think, do fog come down or do fog go up? I think fog comes down. I'm not sure. But I saw like, you know how like in bodies of water sometimes, like at night sometimes it's like you could see like steam over water. Or like fog or something like that. All right, Spirit, give me more love messages. Yeah, I want to make it right. So the water element want to make it right. So the water, you are adorable. So the water thinks humans are adorable. I also heard, uh, like when people go swimming and things and be skinny dipping, and be in their bathing suits or swimming trunks, I heard the water sees you. The water thinks humans are adorable. Like human beings, the water element thinks humans are adorable. I heard the water can see us when we go like going swimming and stuff. And the water feel as though God's creation, humans are adorable. Oh. I also heard um people that's deceased in water. I heard the water protects the I protects people that ended up in the water. And the water feel as though they're beautiful. It could be these people's souls or like their body or something like that. But I heard the water protects like it's dead, like people that could have passed away in the water, or this could be innocent, or this could be criminal. But I heard the water protects its own, or people that pass away in the water, or crimes and people throw people in the water. The water protects its own. It protects. So that's probably why the water don't want to be bothered, because it's protecting like those that's deceased under the in the water. So that's probably why the water jumps to conclusions. So I heard sometimes when people sometimes like just going swimming or something, or just sometimes things go wrong because it's like the water thinks that somebody's looking for a body and they don't want to give up the body. The water don't want to give up the body or something. So water does things that it don't have to, or it's like the water is aware that injustice happened. It's a dead body there. So it's like the water is saying, what you want, what you down here looking for. Don't come over here. We're protecting the deceased or something like that. That's what I'm picking up. So sometimes the water does things be out of protecting the deceased or something like that. Bodies that's in the water or something like that. Or souls that ended up in the water or something like that. And of course, protecting, I heard marine life or the creatures that live in the water. The water is very protective, whether it's a sea creature or somebody that passed away in the water. I heard the water is very protective of its own. Or something like that. But I heard sometimes the water be wondering, like, what do you want? Or something like that. Or what are you looking for? Or something like that. Here, give me one more. From the water. Love messages from the water. Yeah, the water still thinks about you. So the water think God's creation is very attractive. God's creation, humans, is very adorable. I heard the water really wants to be left alone, but that's like not possible. Water wants to be left alone, but to a certain extent, that's not possible. So I'm hearing sometimes certain bodies of water that doesn't have like human activity, it still thinks about humans. Bodies of water that's uncontrollable or it don't have human existence on it, it still thinks about humans. Like certain waters or bodies of water that maybe humans haven't mastered, or it could be too deep, or is no human life or something like that. So you know how certain myths, I heard the Bermuda Triangle, like certain myths you hear about, like every time people go in certain bodies of water, like disastrous things happen or people never return. Um, it's like because of certain things that happen in bodies of water, because of the water, it's like maybe people avoid these bodies of water. Um, but it's like then the water feels lonely or it feels alone. And it still thinks about humans or something like that. Oh my God. So I heard I didn't mean it. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I think after this, I'm gonna do, and we got at the bottom of the decks, we got the Six of Cups, water, and then the Nine of Cups, water. um, yeah, I think I'm gonna do fire next. I think I'm gonna do earth last, but I'm about to do fire. Uh-oh, let's see what the fire element want to say. Oh my God. All right. I also heard too, pertaining to the water element, like before I started recording, I heard let's get down to the nitty gritty or something like that. I heard something like that too, getting down to the nitty gritty or something like that. So I'm gonna end it here. So this is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share, and thanks.